Look at the energies between you and your ex, no matter the situation. You'll notice that I have this little sticky here, and what's written on it is the healing mantra. It's a Hawaiian healing mantra. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is based on a lot of the comments that I see people leaving on Case of the X videos. It appears that a lot of healing needs to take place for you guys. So this is a very powerful mantra, and I've personally used it myself. I put a couple links in the description below if you want to listen to this as like a meditation with headphones. But basically, you say this mantra 3 times in a row out loud, and you focus and direct that energy towards your ex. Now, whether or not your ex was wrong or you were wrong, it really doesn't matter. This mantra is to heal and transmute the energy that exists between the two of you, okay? And aside from that, it will also improve other relationships in your life. So I highly recommend it. It says, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. So you say it 3 times in a row, and you direct your energy and intention towards your ex. And the meditation is really nice too. You can listen to it while you're falling asleep if you'd like. But I highly recommend it. Very powerful. So Aries, let's see what the overall energy is between you and your ex for the month of December 2017. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Wow. So, this card here is a confirmation to you, Aries, that the ex that's on your heart and mind is definitely a soulmate to you. This could be just a soulmate in passing in this lifetime, or this could be the soulmate that you eventually reconcile with. This is a general reading, so it will be different for all of you, but no matter what, this is your confirmation that yes, this individual is a soulmate, okay? And that is why it's so hard to break away. So let's draw some tarot cards to get more information on what that energy is expressing specifically. So in December, that is the primary energy between you and your ex, this soulmate connection. This could also mean that if you guys aren't speaking, you may be dreaming of them or feeling like you're having conversations with them in your head, or you're just really feeling them in your energy. And this is your confirmation that they're thinking of you too. Like you guys are communicating in the, astral plane on a spiritual, energetic level. So let's get some tarot cards to clarify. Now, the first 3 cards are for the first half of the month, and then the second 3 cards are for the second half of the month of December. Judgment. Wow, definitely unfinished business, and another confirmation of this soulmate connection that you are sharing with this ex. Knight of Swords. This could be a new communication coming in. And then we have the Death card. So this could be a transmutation of energy. This is the end of something old. And then that means something new is beginning. So let's continue to draw. Alright, 2 of Swords. So we're feeling a bit blocked. We're holding back with the 4 of Pentacles. And then we have this King of Cups, Aries. What is up with you guys in these water signs? Like, every reading for you guys that I've been doing, I don't know why, I don't know which group of Aries I'm reading for, but there's this darn water sign. And it's like you guys are such friction with each other. Like, they just drowned you with all of their emotion and moods, and you're just like, oh my god, I can't even keep up with this. But then on the other hand, it's like they take you to this magical place that you're like, oh my God, like, I can never get here without you, without being in your presence, without your energy, without your essence in my life. So I get it, but man, here we have it again. I don't always point out the zodiac sign in these general readings, but for you guys, here's that water sign coming through really strong again. So what I see here is a stalemate, Aries. It's a stalemate. It's like, here's communication, but we're not sharing our feelings. We're not really talking on an emotional level. It's more of like information that needs to be shared for whatever reason. And with the Two of Swords and the Four of Coins here, we're holding back. We're not revealing our cards. We're not expressing how we truly feel. And how we truly feel is a lot of emotion, a lot of positive emotion in regards to love, okay? Now with this Death card here, I honestly feel like for some, this is like in December, we're not talking at all. Like, we have this communication, but then it ends, okay? And we're blocked, and we're kind of just like left in this space. So let's see how you're feeling and how your ex is feeling. Because, you know, with death there, it could be a brand new beginning for the two of you, but because the second half of the month is showing that you're blocked and holding back, I don't feel like this is a new beginning. For some reason, it could be you that's holding this back. It could be them that's holding this back. It's just like any communication is not emotional. It's not about, this is how I feel. I love you still. I don't want to let this go. You know, like I feel this really strong soul connection. No, the verbal communication is not at all what's really happening under the surface on both sides. Okay? And, I don't know. There's a disconnection taking place here in December. So let's see what's going on with you and then what's going on with them. But with Judgment coming out, Aries, this is not a completed cycle with this ex. Even though we have this Death card here, this is not a completed cycle, okay? So, December, I don't know. Let's see. Wow, so you guys have the Star. Oh, Aries. So, yeah, you feel this soul connection. Many of you, this is a water sign. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Oh, wow, Death card, Scorpio, yep. Many of you are connected to a water sign, Scorpio, very strong. And you're just in love. Like, there's no other connection for you. That's just how you feel. Like, you really love this person. I mean, man, wow. I'm surprised you guys are not together. Aries are usually the ones that, you know, don't want to commit, don't want to be serious, don't want to be tied down, you know. There's just such a high vibrating energy, so curious, so spontaneous, the new, the fresh, you know, let me paint the town red. But when it comes to this ex, it's like you would give anything. You would give anything, but you're holding it all back. You're holding it back. So let's see what's up with the ex. And you know what? That might be the issue between you and the ex. It's like, you know, they're water, or even if they're not a water sign, it's like that is such a heavy element in their chart. And they are just like emotions, emotions, emotions. and you're like, I don't communicate like that. That's not how I express myself. I don't experience life through this crazy deep emotional filter like you do, and I'm not supposed to. I experience it through my filter. I see things you don't see. I see the creation, the brand new, you know. It's just all these emotions. And Aries, you don't need to express yourself in that way if that is not who you are, okay? It's like something happens, we're really upset about it for a moment, okay, it's good, let's move on. That's how you roll. This person you're dealing with, this ex, is, oh my god, it's the end of the world, I have to make a big deal out of this, like, I feel everything so strongly, and I don't think you understand how deeply what you say and do impacts them. Like, you don't get it. You don't, like, get that aspect of who they are. Like, because you are not built the way a water sign is. You are fire. You are new. You are the beginning. You are, like, the closest to source. So your energy is quite different. Water sign, everything goes through the emotions, okay? Fire sign, everything goes through the spirit. Your spirit is what moves you, is what drives you, is what pushes you forward, okay? Now, so you in this water sign, or this person who has a lot of water sign tendencies, it's like you don't understand each other, even though you just have this amazing magnetic connection. You both experience and perceive the world so differently. And honestly, if you guys could accept that about each other, okay, I feel like that's like, you just see the world so differently, each of you, and they're not wrong and you're not wrong. You guys are just made differently, but you're so attracted to each other. So, yeah, wow. Let's see, how is the X feeling about Aries? That's a positive sign. We have the Lovers. Wow, and the Eight of Coins. Oh my gosh, Aries. Okay. They have this connection right back 100% with you, okay? And they're willing to put the work into it. Why you guys are blocked from each other, you guys, it's like this communication, it can't flow. But like I said, this cycle is not complete. And perhaps this obstacle, that's what needs to die. That's what needs to end, is this battle of dominance, of control. We need to come into acceptance of, you experience and perceive life this way, I experience and perceive life this way, and that's okay, and that's perfectly fine. And if we can accept that about each other and flow, it's like the best of both worlds, okay? So, Aries, you are driven by spirit. Whoever your ex is driven by emotion. And those are two different languages. Learn to speak the language of emotion, not because you need to act out and perceive life in that way, but it's the bridge so you can learn how to communicate with this ex much better. And they need to learn how to not have to filter every damn thing through their mind and through their emotions before they act. They need to just be spontaneous and driven by spirit. Like, understand that about you and not want you to change, because that's how you're made, and you're doing just fine and they're doing just fine. It's the acceptance of each other and the way we perceive. Like, it's opposites. You guys are so opposite of each other, and that's like the friction. But this soul connection is so strong. It's like that's what keeps bringing you back together. And why we are reserved and hiding our emotions, I don't know. But Aries, if that's you, maybe it's time to express, okay? It's time to put it out there. So I'm going to draw some whispers of love for you and for your ex. But yeah, it's definitely something needs to change here. Aries, something needs to end. Something needs to be transmuted. And I honestly feel that it's holding everything back. Okay, it's easy to discuss the things that we're angry about or the things that somebody did wrong. Like, it's easy to put all that out there. But to set all that aside and be truly vulnerable and say, you are amazing, and let me count the ways why, and I've never met anybody like you, and I am so in love with you. Like, that is such a different energy. It takes such vulnerability, okay? The heart of the matter, there is more going on than meets the eye. Recognize what this is all about. Wow. Heart of the matter, Aries. It might be time to open that heart up if the opportunity arises. Like, don't pretend that you don't feel what you do, okay? So, let's see, okay. Oh my goodness, Aries. I love you. These are very important words. What did I just say? What did I just tell you? Bam. Right there. Romance. Lavish the one that you love with your personal attention and affection. This is for your ex. Again, this comes back to their need to accept you just the way you are and recognize there is nothing wrong with the way you perceive the world. Every single one of us can improve, and we need to, always focus on that. And throughout our whole life, we are improving and growing and becoming better. But that's not what I'm talking about. It's letting you be you. They need to let you be you and romance you and not try to change you. Okay? Like that. They need to romance you out of love and not out of an attempt to change you or save you. Okay? Goodness gracious. And you Aries, you need to allow yourself to be vulnerable and express yourself, not just with this ex, but going forward, okay? So, this might be, well, I'm not even going to say what this might be. All I can tell you for December about this ex that's coming through is this cycle is not complete. Whatever that means, wherever that's going to take you guys, that remains to be seen. The cycle is not complete. There's still a lot of feelings on both sides, but we're not discussing it in the vulnerable way for some reason. So I'm going to pull one more card to wrap this reading up for you, Aries. Oh wow, blessing. I think Capricorn or Aquarius got this. I can't quite remember, but you need to open up. This is a blessing. Like, there's many blessings within this. Like, the things that have been challenging you about it and the things that have been beautiful about it. All of it is a blessing. And something in December is taking place here with this card coming out for you guys. And this might come from you fully expressing yourself and putting yourself out there and speaking the language of emotion when expressing yourself so that your ex understands you. And that might just change everything. And also this practicing this healing mantra can bring about blessings that you can't even fathom. Oh my god, I felt compelled to pull the next card, and look at Aries. Soulmate. Again. Again. What does that mean to you, Aries? Yeah, this person, this ex, definitely a soulmate. Huge blessing in your life, no matter how it's played out, and we need to express ourselves and express our love. So, wow, Aries, beautiful reading for Case of the Ex, I just have to say. You'll have to let me know how it goes. And